Hello everyone and welcome to Star Stable Enthusiast. So this week's update is upon us and we have lots of cool things to look at. The first thing I'm going to get into is just going to have a quick look at the head collars that Star Stable have put out. So if you go into the shop, we can see the new head collars. We've got quite a few to pick from. They've got 6 new colours. Let's have a quick look. Oh, very nice. I like the lilac one. Oh, I like the lilac one. That's very nice. A brown one, a red one, a mustardy yellow one, a black one, and a green one. So there we go, there's the look at the new head collars. I quite like the purple one, if I'm honest. That's my favourite out of all of them. And while we're here, I'm going to head over to the bonus shop because there's a new item. And I've popped the set on today on Emerald. It's the Admiral set and we've got some bows, I believe. Here we go. A tail bow. I'm going to pop that on. Hey. Hey, we've nearly completed that set now. I actually quite like it. It suits the Baroque style horses, I personally think anyway. So the thing that's got me most interested is the Bobcats update. It appears we've got some lessons to do and Loretta is apparently in a bad mood, so let's go find out what's happening. Where might be down here. Let's have a look. Here we go. Let's see what Tam's got to say. Hi there Stephanie, glad to see you. It's been a while since we talked about other things than my old moorland race, haha. Are you here for the Bobcat training camp? Oh, yeah, sure. Oh. A really big show is coming up, so we Bobcats are gathering here in Moorland for a couple of days of extra hard training to make sure we're at the top of our game. Of course, we're always in tip-top shape, but practice makes perfect and we always aim for perfection. I assume you're here to join our training sessions? I am. Spectacular. We wouldn't have expected anything less from you. Are you an honorary Bobcat after all? I'm out here to check the track to make sure it's good enough to use for as many horses as we have. I'm pretty happy with the look of this road. It's hard, but not too hard. So it won't be ruined by being used a lot. And it will be good on the skeleton of the horses. Actually, I was really... Okay, that was terrifying. What was that? My thoughts exactly, Tan. Was it a pterodactyl? Garnock, Loretta. It's probably Loretta, to be honest. Oh, let's go with that one. It's Loretta. It's Loretta. That's pretty funny. I don't want to go anywhere near her when she sounds like that, but I really hope she's not going berserk at anyone. Please, Stephanie, do you dare? I mean, could you go and see what's up? Oh, if I must. That sounded like me first thing in the morning. What is up, Loretta? Oh! Skip that bit. Please just go away, Stephanie. I have enough to do without you here.
Mum.
Okay, Loretta, that sound was a bit out of this world. I'm fine. Jeez, alright. Whatever, see you later, losers. Come on, Bartok. Is that how you say it? Let's go down to the beach.
Mum.
Man, she's more of a diva than usual today. And did you hear that screech? I almost expected Godzilla to pop out of the waters by the beach. Maybe we should check up on her though. Would you mind? I really want to make sure she's okay, but I have a riding class that starts in like a minute. Sure. Let's be brave. Sniff. Oh, what now? Are you following me?
Mama.
Yes, Loretta. It is impossible to be left alone on this island.
Oh, Mama.
Can you, like, totally leave me be? Not until you tell me what's wrong. I will sigh, alright, but you must promise me not to tell anyone. See, everyone knows that I'm awesome and that I'm super important for the Bobcats and all. Everyone. And I'm fine with sharing some spotlight with Tan. She's my best friend in the entire world and all. But everyone knows I've been around here forever and that I'm the leader, co-leader at the club. And then Stacy shows up one day and starts giving riding classes and training sessions and she just coaching and I'm supposed to be the coolest Bobcat and I have this one old lousy riding trail to let people race on. And for our new training session, Stacy is offering yet another training session. And it's not like I'm jealous or, sometimes even super cool people like me have off days, right? And like, why does she have so many cool things going on at once and I only have that old trail? Not that I dislike her or anything, just sigh. Maybe I'm not cool enough anymore. Oh dear, Loretta. Let's design a new race then. What should I? Yes, Loretta. That'll make you feel better. I mean, when you put it that way. And to think for a while, okay? Tell Stacy I'll come back when I'm ready. Okay. No worries. I'll do that, Loretta. Something to think about. Hey, there you are. So you talked to Loretta. Good. Hopefully she'll be back to her fabulous diva ways soon. Any other mood of hers upsets the order of the universe. Oh dear, that's funny. I want to do your cool races, or cool lessons. My riding class is actually just about to begin. Would you like to join? Yes, please. You've never joined one of my training sessions before, right? No worries, I'll explain how it works. Come on, we'll head over to Paddock to buy the inn so we can build the courses for the exercise in this paddock. Before we get down to any jumping, we need to ensure that the horses are properly warmed up. They're athletes, so we do warm-ups to prevent sport injuries. See, some riders are already here. It's really important to keep your distance from other horses if you're joining in. Our Bobcat horses, of course, know each other well, but you never know how two unfamiliar horses react upon meeting. Better safe than sorry. Join the Bobcats in the paddock and follow my instructions. Nothing complicated today, so just make sure to ride the correct gait and not ride too closely to anyone else. Oh, this could be really interesting. When you're properly warmed up, it's time for some jumps. Keep trotting. Oh, this is cool. We get to follow instructions. What's going to be the next pace? Canter! Hey, I like this. Now this is something I wish they did for like dressage. I wish they do sort of dressage competitions like this where you have to like keep a certain pace. That'd be really awesome. Ooh, this could go places. Please jump an obstacle. I can do that. We're in the right place. Hey. Hey, nice. I am ready. Oh, that was neat. I hope they take that further.
Mama. Mama.
Let's go before. So I get 3 and 4 ways back. Okay. That's something I've heard I saw on the news, the Star Stable News, is on the weekends, like Friday to Sunday, oh dear. This is what happens when I talk and do this at the same time. Anyway, what I was saying, on the weekends, Friday to Sunday, they're gonna make the jumps bigger and tougher. And then they'll go back to like their standard jump size on the weekdays, Monday to Thursday. I thought that's interesting. It's a good way of mixing things up, keeping the courses different and interesting. That was shoddily done, but we got through it.
Oh, Mama. Asma.
Raising the bar. Whoa, they're much bigger.
No.
Return of the Queen Bee. Oh, so she was just saying what I just said about the courses being more difficult on the weekends.
Mama. Oh, Mama.
The race I host was a lot more difficult when I first came here to Moorland. It has more obstacles and it was a bit longer. People often got lost when riding it, so after a few years the race was shortened. I've been thinking about that old difficult race and I decided to improve it and open it for business again, better than ever, of course, because it's my design. Of course. Alright then.
The child in the old trove, wandering along, walking through a land they're calling down. A long, long time ago, this land was colorful, filled with love and joy, where no one felt alone.
It was good, Loretta, thanks. I think I might have overreacted. I'm pretty used to being the queen bee around here, and it's weird to have some new people coming in and taking over some tasks Hannah and I used to run. When I spoke to you, you didn't judge at all, you just said I could host another training session. I probably made a Shire out of a Valabella. Love it. So, thanks, I appreciate that you listened. I think I just had to get some frustration out, and thanks for not telling anyone. No problem, Loretta. Thanks for being nice to me if you feel dare to be. Die there. Club meeting. I'm going to have a club pep talk. Would you like to join? Yes, because it looks like I get something free. I've been keeping track of how it's been going for you in the different exercises. Really well done today. As our only Western rider, Beatrix, I'm very happy to see how well you've been representing us over at Starshine Ranch. Always happy to be of service. Hey, that new track over Nilman's Highland that opened today was great. Was that your idea, Loretta? What? Yes, of course it was my idea. Really? I loved it. Way more challenging for us seasoned riders than the race you're showing for the newcomers. I agree. Wow, Loretta, I can't believe you had time to offer us yet another trail riding. What do you mean, time? Yeah, we see everything you do for the club, and that goes for you too, Tan. The two of you always make sure we're representing the club in the best way possible, and are always giving us the best possible opportunities to succeed. You arrange training sessions, meetups, help us prep for shows, make sure we always learn new things. You're the best club leaders ever. That new trail is just a cherry on top. Thank you, Loretta. It was a lot of fun. And thank you to you too, Stacey. The exercises you hosted today were also great. Thank you. I was wicked stoked to see so many of you show up. I can only hope my training sessions will be as popular as Loretta's one day. Yeah, thank you guys. Sometimes I almost forget that you're even better friends than you are bobcats, and you're pretty great bobcats. Thank you so much, all of you. Great work today. As co-leader, I'm humbled that our efforts mean so much to you. Let's meet here again for our next training. Okay? See you later, bobcats.
No.
What a day. It didn't turn out quite as expected, but it's good to know I'm still the coolest bobcat around. Not that I didn't know that already, of course. Do you want this halter, by the way? I got it for bar top, but it's so not my colour. If you want it, it's yours. Thank you for today. Now shoo and see you later. Ah, she's funny. Makes me laugh. So look. Ah, it's pink! Ah, that's so cute! Ah, it's a pink halter! Ah. I love it. It's my favourite. So this week's magical horse rotation is Aldrich and Faramoir. And for those of you that noticed already, surprise, I have got Faramoir. I got Faramoir on the last time it was here, the first release of this horse. I haven't got Aldrich. I preferred Faramoir, I'm not gonna lie. I got this one myself because it's very unique. It was the first time Star Stable had ever sort of tried anything like this and done a dragon horse. But honestly, I really like its normal coat, its ordinary coat, and I'm a massive fan of the Frisian. The new updated model is one of my favourite horses on the game now. So I do ride that horse a lot. So for any of you that didn't get it last time, it's here again, and you've got a second opportunity to get them. So go on and have a look if you haven't already. And also the pets are back as well. The cute little flying mantas. So you can get one to match. 400 star coins. They're very cute. Now we are back again for the next story snack. Now bear with me, I have a confession to make. I am a little bit behind on the story snack. I didn't do the one that was released last week. So I'm going to quickly whiz through that because you guys have probably already seen it. And I will quickly move on to the next bit. Cool, so we got through the one that was last week. That was some cool little backstory on the lore of the Valor Witches. So let's get on to this week's one. So welcome back. I made some wonderful progress. Shortly after our last meeting, I found a letter that Beatrix and I believe was written by the great Mississippi Jones. What's cooking? No, really, I'm hungry. I have no time for cooking these days, but we can probably rustle up a tin of cookies after I share this research. A tin of cookies. Love it. I'll read the letter to you. It begins, My dear Cornelia, I have made a peculiar discovery. I haven't deciphered all of its secrets, but I believe I have recovered an archaic chart. I think that's what that says. But to where or when, I cannot fathom. Sometimes I think I hear a faint buzz or hum. Other times a haunting melody or song, just on the edge of my perception. Interesting that he heard singing like Anne and I did. The letter continues, Last night I could swear that the chart was glowing from inside my satchel, as if lit from within by fiery ink, and when I took it out and unfolded it, the runes and letters seemed to want to spring from the parchment itself. The rest is just mushy stuff, nothing that will help us. Any questions? Chart, like a graph? In this case, the word chart is used for map. From the description, I deduced it was drawn on enchanted paper due to the singing and glowing and whatnot. We all know who uses enchantments, so I returned to the big book of witches. Sure enough, I found a fragment of a very strange map. Now, remember I taught you the word weald means forest. There is a forest on this map. There are also some locations that seem to correspond to the points on the contemporary Jorvik map, but they don't line up quite properly. It's very perplexing. If I take off my glasses and close my eyes, I can sort of make sense of it. I think the old warden tree stump would be right about here, points, which means this weald is now the Forgotten Fields. No, thank you. I don't know exactly what it is we're dealing with, but we're onto something, kiddos. We need to find the entire map. Nice. Righty then, let me see if I can decipher more of this chart or find another piece of it. Run along and enjoy your youth. I'll let you know when I have more information unearthed. So, where the Forgotten Fields are now is what was a massive forest that was cut down when they built Jarlaheim for John Jarl. So that's very interesting. The Valor Witches weren't very happy about that. So thanks, Mrs. Holdsworth. We will wait till next time to hear the next bit. The Valor Witches are really intriguing me. I quite like that storyline. They seem to be very interesting characters. So that's it for this week's update, and as you all know, spooky season is nearly upon us. If you're as excited as I am, you have already seen the new horse that Star Stable have teased to us. If you haven't, where have you been? Have you been under a rock? Go check it out on Instagram and Facebook. I'm hella excited, so I'm really looking forward to that. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.